In this video, I'm going to share with you a change at Navy Federal that you need to know about if you are a customer. This change has triggered a lawsuit, and this lawsuit is implicating that it could be putting customers' credit scores in danger. Now, this dangerous change is not only taking place at Navy Federal, but could be taking place at other financial institutions that can have some implications in a negative way to customers' credit scores in the near future. And I'm going to jump into it in this video. Now, if you're new to my channel is designed to help you no matter where you are in your credit journey. And this year, we're showing you how to leverage your credit to make money. So if you like that kind of information, make sure you subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and also hit your notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. And at my website, I give you a free hard inquiry removal package because hard inquiries can get you denied for credit. I have other packages for purchase for your negative items. And I rolled out my credit coaching and AI software, and users like Sean have gotten great results. He went from a 612 credit score all the way up with his scores being over 750 in 6 months. And one of his scores was close to being at 800. And he actually recently emailed me and said that he's officially at 803 with his credit score. So if you guys need my help and you want to sign up, I always leave that link in the description of this video and in the pinned comment section. So let's jump into this information. Now, there was a class action lawsuit initiated against Navy Federal 3 days ago in the state of California. Now, this class action lawsuit is claiming that Navy Federal have used a third-party company to record customers' information and private phone calls without their knowledge. And this is opening up for customers' privacy to be infringed on. Now, Navy Federal have started working with a company named Vera. Now, with Vera, they use automated bots to record and also coach on calls with customer service. Now, the problem with this, how the lawsuit is bringing it up, that Navy Federal allows these artificial intelligent bots to secretly listen to customers' conversations with its service representative. Now, this client is a member of Navy Federal Credit Union and have filed this class action lawsuit. Now, this is something that is a dangerous trend that, as you can see, this AI monitors customers' emotions, the lawsuits is saying and claiming. Now, what is going on in those calls? You're exposing your sensitive and personal financial information like bank account details, your social security numbers, and your conversations is being expected by the customers to be kept confidential with Navy Federal. Now, this is a dangerous situation when banks are working with a third-party company recording your phone calls with your sensitive information and your data, because how is that third-party company keeping your information secure? We have seen a number of data breaches, even from the major credit bureaus like Equifax and Experian, and even TransUnion have been accused for some reporting issues. Now, we all know how difficult it is to remove negative items off of your credit report and how resistant that the bureaus are when something that is not even your account showing up on your credit profile. And when it happens, they make every effort to stop you from removing that item off of your credit report. And your credit scores are really important these days, that you can get housing, a job, even car insurance is being affected by your credit scores. So when Navy Federal is dealing with another company that has your personal and private information, how are they keeping that information secure? Now, with that company, it is now working with multiple companies. So this can be going on with multiple bank institutions and you don't know about it. So if you have some kind of negative information on your credit report, it could be a result of this company's data breach, or maybe one of their employees that have access to these conversations. And this seems to be going in a dangerous trend. With some of this stuff with AI have to be monitored, because customers will have no idea where their information is being exposed from. And this is a dangerous trend, because if you're not aware that your conversation is being recorded by a third party with your customer service rep, and some of your information is leaked out, you would have no idea what's the source of the fraud or the misinformation, or maybe one of their employees getting a hold to your information and causing identity theft. This is also becoming a nuisance in every industry. You even have actors with class action lawsuits claiming that studios use AI software to record their voices and now using it in certain productions without their permission. Now, imagine that when it comes down to banking. So if you're on a phone conversation, let's say with a collection company, and they have this kind of software, is it possible that they can change up your actual voice and what you're saying to make it allude that you're guilty of that collection when it's not your collection? Or even accounts with banks that missed payment is yours, and recording it with your voice like an admission of fault. So this can be very dangerous down the road for customers, and it is going to have to be some kind of intervention from the federal government to put some kind of limitations on this, because with credit scores being this important, and how there's not a lot of oversight or help to really make these companies actually take care of your sensitive banking information. And we're seeing all types of fraud going on with various banks, of you getting calls. I know I had experienced that from Bank of America, that they were sending texts and calls from the Bank of America phone number. And I realized that it wasn't the normal one in my feed, but they were sending the message that, hey, there was $500 taken out of your account. Text 1 or 2 if this is yours. These kind of scams are really getting complex now. And I learned from that situation. I called the 800 number back, and it was a scammer, and it was Bank of America's exact number. And they tried to get some information, and I knew immediately it sounds sketchy. And when I called Bank of America, come to find out, it was a scammer. So is these AI software companies that's customer service and monitoring different conversations can be a cause to this dangerous trend of fraud and scams? This stuff have to be looked into. But I wanted to make you guys aware that this is going on. So be very careful. You may want to use your app in Navy Federal instead of talking over the phone with a customer service rep, or just be aware that that call now is being recorded by a third party. Or if you see any negative items pop up on your credit report that's not yours, just keep in mind that this situation is going on. Hopefully, this was informational for you. So if you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. But if you have more details, questions for me, you can go to my website and all your questions go directly to my cell phone. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.